Today's video is going to be about characters on the Pro account. Click here on characters. All right, so we got characters open, and then we click here to reduce that. And then we want to create a character. So we could come down here and we could use some of these other people's characters, or we can create our own. So let's just try creating our own. So what do we have here? You have an image. So kind of like you see here, there's an image. The name, what do you want to call it? Providing a description, and cat lady, a happy cat lady. I don't know, just coming up with something random over here, so we can auto-generate something. Not too serious about the character that I'm creating right now, just trying to give you an idea of how this works. So right now it's coming up with some stuff. Apparently this is the happy cat lady. You can put a tag down here. I'm not 100% sure what that's for. Let's go to the next step. Instructions. So as you can see, the instructions is defining what this character is like. What's her name, her age, occupation. This is all going to determine personality, background. All these things are going to determine when you speak to this character, how does it respond? So when you speak to an LLM normally, so you're speaking to like the Llama model or a DeepSeek model, when it responds, it will just kind of respond in a generic way. But by giving it a personality, it can respond to you in a more defined way. This can be kind of non-serious thing, you know, you can create a financial advisor that tells you only to buy fart coin as a joke, or you can create something that, you know, is your coding teacher, for example. So it can be serious, not serious. It just gives a personality to the language model and more strictly defines how it will give you information. Intro statement. In the intro statement, we don't need to put this in here, so we're not going to. Context. Look, you have a context length. You can input documents here. So what will this do? This will use your documents to actually have more understanding of the agent. So for example, if you wanted to create a character that responded more to you like someone you follow online, maybe they created like a book. So you could upload part of their PDF of their book or something like this. Keep in mind that you're limited to 5 megabytes in size. So you can't just like upload anything into there. But try putting different information related to your character in there. And you can be web enabled or not web enabled and public. Public does require approval. So if you select public, it will go to the Venice team and then they decide whether or not other people will see your thing. And then you have Llama model, so you have access to the different models here. If you use the larger model, it's going to use more of your available daily limit. You have some advanced settings, so by default they're off. You could turn them on. What is temperature? So temperature here, you're going to adjust based on how deterministic you want it to be. So if you want it to be like a really funny character that says a whole lot of random things, you could just like really move this up. Just says a lot of crazy jokes, nonsense, like very creative, you will go this way. But for example, if you wanted it to like solve math problems, then you better be on the low side. Otherwise, it's going to come up with a funny way to solve the math problem, not actually solve the math problem. And top P, so you can see here, a higher value will result in more diverse outputs. So you're going to have more output options or less output options. I'd be happy to see what kind of questions people have about this. And that's kind of the general idea. I think more features are coming for this in the future. Hopefully you will create a character and play around with this and have fun. Thank you and have a great day.